Welcome to the channel. Oh, welcome to the channel. Let's see if we can get this fire to go. I've been out all day. I'm going to do a quick channel update. Don't think we're going to get through it all, are we? I don't think so. No chance. No chance.
So I'm making a pit stop at a famous Frankfurt sausage shop that's been in business since before my guidebook was published. While I'm in this city, there's one more place that I'm hoping to find.
I should leave the candle there.
It's just around the corner. Tells me that at the Großer Hirschgraben number 28 is the house of Johann Wolfgang Goethe, where he was born in 1749. Interesting rooms, a museum, and a library. Goethe brought German literature.
Right, okay, here, welcome to the channel. Let's do a quick look. Yes, so, welcome to the channel. Oh, that menu looks good. Well, that looks good like that, doesn't it? With the fire on it. I just got a poofy out of the way. Not me, I meant the fucking furniture. There, that, look! That is good! That's so good! God, that's making me feel like doing that. I'm going to try and get some art done next week. Promise. You know, I promise. Right, so what's happening? Well, the guy that I've been... the reason I'm doing this is, this guy, he's been deleting his comments. So basically, I really had him on the ropes, if you like. Not him. Jim Boyle's his name. So and it looks a bit odd now because I've just got all these comments there and he's deleted all his comments. But I recorded some of them yesterday. I think he's just got the measure of me and he's decided to back off. I really had him actually, and I'm a bit frustrated, but no, at the end of the day, Facebook's like that, you know. So this, his friend stepped in. She seems to have disappeared as well. They're pretty shifty lot. They're saying things and then backing out of it. It's kind of cheating, really. It's like we're playing some kind of game, and they're saying things, and then if the comment that's getting hit back at them is too much for them, otherwise they make them look like an idiot. They delete their comment, and that's what they're doing. The two of them's doing it. Rebecca Maxwell, she's related to that Jim Boyle or friends or something, and so this lady here, Michelle, oh my God, people are not saying they are never used, but the cost against the usage is the issue. I mean, that spot on, Michelle, you know, I mean, that's the thing. I see lots of people, this is Jim, this guy's really slippery. I mean, he's putting stuff on, I'm coming away with stuff he can't handle, so he's deleting his comments. I've just said it already. So which should be cyclists sharing the road with cars or keeping out of the way on cycle paths, says Rebecca. She's in with him, mind. I said, well, I'm saying it's road theft, otherwise known as cycle paths, have been forced upon the majority of road users, where cyclists don't even pay for the pleasure, but don't worry, the Scottish Government will be changing soon. Road theft, does that mean pedestrians aren't allowed to... See, that this is, we're going on about this, and it's because I had them with the other, get off my land road, you pesky cyclists. I mean, that's a lot of shite. I don't even know whether I'm bothering with this. Because this is... this bit up here, there's none of their comments there. They're being defeated every time. So they've sort of battled. This is Rebecca stepped in and reiterated the sort of stuff he was saying. It was about the sort of climate change, the science behind it. So they're picking the political science. So they don't want to fight me with that, so they're going to go on about the bike lanes. So it's looking a bit odd there. Unless maybe it's something to do with this, the comment thing. Maybe. I don't think it is. I'll try, I don't think it is. Here we go. No. So they're not, they're getting defeated by me, and then they're deleting their comments, moving on. Right, so I'm not really getting anywhere with this because they are just being dishonest. Actually, they're not standing up and they're not standing up for what they believe in, and the reason is they don't really believe it. I think that's what the problem is. So we've got all comments, most relevant, newest, all comments. I think all comments, but all right, okay. Right, sorry, I got that wrong. I think it's to do with this here. This. So let's just get back to it again. We'll look at what he's been saying. Right. Right, this is what he's saying to me. I've not really got a lot of time to go into this too much. We'll go into it again tomorrow. He might. So he's comparing me with Donald Trump. By the way, the last few days not really relevant when we are talking about establishing scientific facts, recent research, observation, all that matters, not what people thought a few decades ago. Science thought that smoking didn't do much harm to you. I mean, that's all about, some scientists maybe didn't think that, about smoking. So this Rebecca steps in, she's pals with him. Which scientific paper? So what the gist of what I'm saying is that the UN, so that the politicians put out a sort of summary, or they put out what they want you to believe. So they'll ignore the core scientific data and put out. So really, we've got politicians here involved with this, right? So they are the ones that are the loudest, and they control the media, etc., etc. So she hasn't. So what I said to her, she hasn't answered this one. She's moved on, and so's Jim. I was carrying out this discussion on the phone, using my phone. Maybe that's why these comments disappeared. So basically, I said to her, and this is important for anybody else that's interested in this topic, you're quoting the politicians at the UN and not the scientists. As I said, scientific papers, not the political dogma from people who will gain financially from this, right? So she's saying, the NASA position, scientific evidence continues to show that human activities, primarily human burning of fossil fuels, have warmed Earth's surface and its ocean basins, which in turn have continued to impact Earth's climate. So that's the politicians are cherry picking the information that they want to uphold their case. So then basically millionaires will make millions out of it. That's what is on the cards. So she says, to quote the UN, the greenhouse gas emissions from human activities are driving climate change and continue to rise. So she's picking the politicians' summary, if you like. That's probably a better word for it. So what I said to her was, I'm reading this backwards, by the way. I suggest you read wider, but you could start with NASA and UN papers. Like a lot of people, you are only reading the ones that confirm what you want to believe. So she's doubting my claim. By the way, I mean, Jim Boyle, the last few decades is not really relevant when we're talking about establishing scientific facts, recent research, observation and knowledge that matters. I mean, that's pretty nonsensical, really. Again, he's supposed to be a professional, this guy. He went to University of Glasgow. He's a professional man and works with the NHS. And he's writing like he's in kindergarten. So the like will be from that silly cow. Aye, look, there. I mean, that was not what people thought a few decades ago. A few decades ago, scientists thought that smoking didn't do much harm to humans. There'll be a lot of, that some scientists would have, that was a similar situation, yeah, so there would have been scientists, the political side of it, they were making money out of it. There would have been scientists that were saying it was harmful to humans, sure, He's a wee bit nasty here. That is just complete nonsense. You have just invented a random statistic and are trying to pass it off as fact. Only the most deluded person, e.g. Donald Trump, Bolsonaro, Lucinda Ferguson, so that's me, he's comparing me with Donald Trump and who's that, Jair Bolsonaro, would try to argue human activity is not beyond question. It's one of a major cause of an impending environmental and planetary catastrophe, is what he thinks. I mean, there's no evidence for that at all. You just keep your crackpot theories, Lucinda. How can you take this crisis here for my children and grandchildren's sake? This is he started it by saying that, or I started it by. There we go. The net zero nonsense. I mean, this guy's a total clown. This Jim Boyle, and Rebecca Maxwell. She's either sleeps with him or is related to him, or both. I could have answered it better if I'd realised, that he said that. I'll have to answer that. I'll do it tomorrow. And by the way, what a moron, So we'll get to him tomorrow. We'll leave that there now. So YouTube, let's have a quick look at YouTube. I really don't have a lot of time for this, so your videos. Dashboard 4093. It's 5, so not 5 comments. Seriously, they're going to return for quick listing. Could there possibly seem to eventually lines that problems running at a very acute angle in pursuit of the camera? I don't know. I mean, cavemen, don't forget the hedgehogs. Does that say north, the west? That's pretty funny. Right. Well, I think we should leave it at that now because I don't really have. Right, I'll get back to it after. Okay. So really, we're fighting. What we're fighting here is climate imperialism. That's what we're fighting. And these people, this Rebecca Maxwell, founder, director, CEO of Perception Insights. Right. So we're fighting climate imperialism. So they're sort of stooges or fools to perpetrate this nonsense. And it's like it's the Emperor's New Clothes, or it's the latest fad. It'll be something else in 5 years' time. So they're the types of people that just latch on to all that stuff. They've got no real. They're quite vacuous, I would say. They just latch on to all this stuff. I mean, the climate thing's been going on for years. Oh, here we go. Here's to strong women. I mean, that's shite. May we know them, may we be them, may we raise them. I mean, there's nothing strong about you, hen. You're just an idiot, right? Lives in Stirling. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Right. Jesus. What a weirdo. Joe's Matt's here. Happy New Year, Rebecca. They're following this green claptrap. They are actually dangerous. These lot, you know, they are actually dangerous because there is a plan or an agenda to take away our heat, our right to travel, and our wealth, our independence. And these are sort of radical left-wing Marxist maniacs, right? But they don't really know what they're... I don't know if these likes of this lady here really knows what she's doing, you know? I mean, you know, full of shit, definitely. She probably... I mean, working for the NHS, this guy works for the NHS. What is his job again? Director of Finance at NHS Education for Scotland. You know, what a twat, you know. So he actually believes that, you know, he believes, that was what he said. What was it he actually said here? I'll just read what he said and I'll get going, right? That is just, so I said to him, I'm surprised a man with your level of education would not have carried out his own rudimentary investigations, or at least checked the scientific papers on the subject. But to get you started over the last few decades, only 1/3 of scientific papers actually mention humans having anything to do with climate change. That is just complete nonsense, says Jim. You have just invented a random statistic and trying to pass it off as fact. Only the most deluded person, e.g. Donald Trump, Jair Bolsonaro, Lucinda Ferguson, that's me, right? So he's including me with Donald Trump and Jair Bolsonaro, would try to argue that human activity is not beyond question the overwhelming major cause of an impending environmental and planetary catastrophe. So he's talking, it's the same as Greta Thunberg, the little millionaire. You know, the hypocrisy is incredible. Planetary catastrophe. You just keep your crackpot theory. So I'm the one that's a crackpot, Lucinda. I will continue to take the crisis seriously for my children's and grandchildren's sake. You know, you're actually indoctrinating your children and grandchildren. It's not fair what you're doing to your children and grandchildren, right? So that's the sort of level we're at with this. Works for the NHS. It's a sort of government quango, is the NHS. Can you imagine if you got rid of him? Get rid of him and just spent the money on nurses and not him. Wouldn't it be fantastic? The NHS would be far better, wouldn't it? But never mind. That's not going to happen because it's all funded by a taxpayer, you know. We'll have another look at them tomorrow. I don't even know if I want to look in here. It could be quite scary. I'm not going to do it, right? So that's it, really. And the fire is going nicely. I can't have a drink because I'm getting up early in the morning, so that's not an option. Right, alcohol on me. So it's going nicely. It's going like a house on fire. It's going like a house on fire. Oh shit. Oh no, that's not good. I don't even know where my bloody thing is. See how this is like caveman type thing here. Oh, and I went bloody done it again. Oh, what an idiot. Ah, fuck off. Where's the... Oh, there it is, here. It's fucking rolling. I think... Oh, then now I've got another one out. Ah. What a clown. See, that's why you don't really want to have, you know, like carpets and things. I mean, a bit of that could, you know, land up in the carpet, and it's like, you know, yeah, it's a bit of a disaster, isn't it? So that's it, it's going. Get the place heated up nicely now. Thanks for watching. We'll keep an eye on this Green Imperialists. I'll have another look at it tomorrow. I slipped up today because of the something to do with the way Facebook's set up. Maybe there was a bit I should have clicked on the phone when I was looking at it on the phone. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye!